Hi planner friends, and welcome to my April 2026 plan with me. We are finally seeing this video. It took me a while to complete it, even though I did do my bullet journal setup in time for the beginning of April. This was a complicated month. I will tell you more about it later in the video. So for this month I chose a theme of Sakura blossoms combined with cats. The bulk of the stationery that I'm using is from Mochi Bujo, from my own stationery shop, so a few stickers that I designed from Notebook Therapy, and also I was lucky to receive some samples of some products from Lila Journals from a friend and a pen pal, and I'm also using those here. But for the cover page I did something special, which is I drew digitally my two cats. If you've been following me for a long time, you already know that I have a black cat, Jinxie. She used to make a lot of cameos in those videos, but for a while now I've been filming in a room where she doesn't have access while I film, so she's been missing for a while. And the second cat is my boyfriend's cat. His name is Oreo, but we just call him Muț, which is cat in Romanian. So I made this illustration with the two of them for the cover page for this month. They are not really getting along, or luckily I can say they were not really getting along. Things have started to get better lately and I'm super happy about that. Apparently I did manifest that with my April theme, and yeah, that's the magic of spring. Ever since I got Jinxie, she's black and has a white spot on her chest or on her neck. And ever since then I said that if I ever get a second cat, I want it to be white with a black spot so that they look like Ying and Yang when they sit together, like in that illustration I drew. Little did I know that my future boyfriend was gonna have a cat which is not really white with a black spot, but he's I think Siamese is the breed name, and he is light colored with dark colored spots, so I think it works out well with my dream from before. So this is how I made this theme really personal, but let's maybe get back to the actual setup. You saw me set up the cover page and the calendar with some slots for writing down the plans for each week, and right now I'm setting up my habit trackers page. This month again I went for quite a simple setup. I just have these two spreads and then the weeklies. This month I was a bit more in the mood for doing the Bujo setup than I was in March, but I didn't have much time to do a lot of spreads, which is why I stuck to the essentials. I've been telling you that it's been kind of a busy or tough month. Luckily this time it wasn't work related, but it was a busy month because we started somewhere towards the end of March to have some conversations with a veterinarian to guide us and help us make the two cats get along. We've moved in November and the cats kept fighting a lot. Every time they saw each other, we were keeping each of them in a separate room, and it was really exhausting. They also started meowing when they wanted to go outside of that room, but we couldn't really let them go because they would fight, and yeah. The actual solution kind of was allowing them to, well, not fight. Apparently they were playing. The veterinarian told us that it was a more aggressive kind of play, and the final solution did end up being letting them play it out to get used to each other and to get bored of each other. But it took us a while to get there. We were very scared that something would happen to them, they would get hurt and so on. And also we started with shorter sessions every day. And last weekend we actually let them together the whole weekend, except the nights, because they would wake us up with their playing. So we still keep them separate at night, but they are together during the day. As much as we are home, we allow them to be together, and they are getting calmer and calmer, and I'm over the moon happy with this development. But my Pujo theme actually started from the Sakura blossoms idea, not from the cats. Ever since I started bullet journaling, I think Sakura blossoms was a popular theme in the Bujo community, and I always wanted to make one, but never really got around to it. Of course, I could make it anytime, but I've always felt like the time to do it is definitely spring, March, or latest April, but later than that would not be fitting that well for the season. And this spring I finally decided to do it. I had the opportunity with this theme to use a lot of the Sakura stationery that I've gathered. I know that at least Notebook Therapy every year has a Sakura collection during spring, or multiple Sakura collections lately. I was really excited and expecting that one to come out, but I made my theme before it came out, so I ended up not even ordering anything because I already used Sakura stationery. I did order a few things from them more recently, but they are not necessarily to use right now for the theme. They're for future themes. I'm a stationery addict, and I sometimes buy stuff with the intent to use them sometime in the future, so you will see them at some point in my themes. I also know that Heda from Mochi Bujo does Sakura theme in her bullet journal, and also for her patrons on Patreon, and I think for her shop also, so every year. And in the beginning of this year I subscribed to her Patreon for the digital goodies tier, and I do have a lot of stickers from her collections as well. She's super nice and gives all her Patreons access to the past collections, according to each tier, of course, but I've had access to a lot of goodies from her as well, and a lot of Sakura Blossom and even cat themed goodies. So I printed those out and cut them with my silhouette sticker maker. You can cut them without one also, so no worries about that if you want to get digital goodies. Now that I've quite extensively covered the theme motivation and what I've been using, I want to address the other elephant in the room, or actually I see it. I don't know if you've even noticed that I haven't posted anything in April on YouTube, not these plan with me, and also not reading journal updates. I did not retire, I just reached with the reading journal, I reached the point where I also am with my actual reading, so maybe the videos will come a little more rarely than they used to, but I tend to batch up the content creation for those. For example, recently, last weekend, I created a few spreads for the books that I've read in April and March. So those videos will start coming out as soon as I have time to edit them and do the voiceovers. But yeah, this was just a heads up in case anyone was wondering. And since I'm already setting up the final spread for April, I hope you enjoyed this video. We will of course close it with a flip through of the whole theme. Let me know what you think of the theme in the comments, and if there's any theme that you would like to see in the future. I kind of have some plans already for the coming months, but maybe you give me a great idea and I will take it into consideration. And of course, this being said, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video. And if you want to see more content like this or reading journal spreads, you can subscribe to the channel. See you next time.